What's up, conscious creators? Alex here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the power of non-attachment in attracting love and relationships. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the more you excessively desire someone, the more they just seem to slip away, right? And what to do to become non-attached, non-needy, and therefore freeing yourself from this cycle of desire and disappointment, and instead allowing relationships to flow in and out of your life in a healthier and more conscious way, which will mean people naturally gravitate towards you instead of you having to chase them. So just a very quick announcement before we get straight into it. A few more slots have opened up for the free one-to-one with me to see if you would be a good fit for the Consciousness Revolution program, where we help you overcome low self-esteem or low confidence that's holding you back. So if that interests you, head over to speaktoalex.com or wait till the end of the video for more details. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, let's all be honest here for a minute. All this non-attachment stuff seems a bit floaty and vague and woo-woo from a certain perspective, right? You're simply attracted to someone and you want them. You can see they're hot and they're cool and you both get on really well, and so you feel that pull towards them. How can we be expected not to feel that pull? Well, the good news is you don't have to. The question is, where is that pull coming from? Is it coming from a place of wanting to share and celebrate your peace and happiness? Or is it coming from a place of wanting the relationship because you believe it's going to make you happier, wanting the other person to fulfill a void within you? Because that's when most often people gravitate away from you. When you feel that pull and it comes from a place of wanting or needing something from them, this is the attachment and the neediness that repels the other person. And it can feel pretty tough for some people to realize they're being needy. I remember when I realized it. I didn't want to admit it. No one wants to be a needy person, so we can even put ourselves in denial. It feels like it's going to be super painful if we admit it. But in fact, it's not that bad. All the neediness often is a faulty belief that just needs switching for the reality. The faulty belief that a peace or happiness or fulfillment that outshines your own can be found in another person, where the reality is, even if it doesn't feel like it right now, at the depth of your being, you have it within you already. You don't need someone to give it to you. Yes, it would be nice to have that experience, that relationship, that type of intimacy, but you're not dependent on it to stay peaceful and happy. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be utterly blissed out and never expect a morsel of joy in a relationship. Of course, you recognize that there's a lot of awesomeness that could be shared and the sex could be fucking mind-blowing. You're just simply not dependent on it to be peaceful and happy now. And it's just simply logical. Think about it in a logical way. We all know that people can usually sense that other person's neediness. And what that neediness says is, hi, I need you to make me happy and fill a void within me. I mean, what if someone just came up to you and said the same thing? The other person expecting you, wanting you, needing you to make them happy and fill a void within them. That's a lot of responsibility, right? Do you really want that responsibility? Really? I hope not. Hopefully you can see that that's the trap, and sometimes even the start of codependency. And so we have to see what this need is based on. It's based on a false sense of self in the mind, a collection of thoughts that say, I need this person to validate me, or to experience nice things, or to live a happy life, or to make me feel like I'm worth something. And we identify with the sense of self in those thoughts. We say, that's me, and I'm saying those things, so it must be true. But when you take a step back from your thoughts and know yourself as the awareness that they arise within, those thoughts begin to lose their power over you. You recognize these needy thoughts as old conditioning that simply has psychological momentum, but you choose to know the reality underneath, that even simply feeling needy for the other person means it will come out in your behavior one way or another and usually repel them. And that you can be peaceful and happy without needing a relationship to do it for you. You recognize that yes, a relationship with an attractive, intelligent person could be pretty damn thrilling. A conscious relationship can be a truly fantastic and mind-blowing experience. But so can many other things in life. Maybe you're not ready to step out of the dependency types of interactions with people just yet. Maybe you still believe it's good to fulfill your needs in this way. But that's okay, because it will just end up serving as a learning experience as you fall in love, and eventually this person inevitably cannot meet your needs, and the love relationship turns into a love-hate relationship and eventually explodes or dissolves. So if you'd rather avoid that and stay conscious, I know it's challenging sometimes, but just try your best to be conscious of where you're expecting the other person to fulfill needs within you and release that attachment. Release that attachment. And you'll usually feel the whole interaction get a whole lot more lighter and freer and more fun. And if the other person was into you for a while before, but then seemed to go off you, you'll often see them becoming re-attracted to you as you release that attachment. Because look, you're either going to gravitate away from each other because right now it's just not the time for both of you, and that's fine. Or you're going to gravitate together because you have similarities, or a lesson to teach each other, or some time to spend together, whether that's for a day or a week, or a few years, or even a lifetime. And when you do come together with people, the whole interaction will be easier and lighter and a more relaxing vibe. And therefore, sexual energy between you will be turned right up, with the chance for so much more mutual attraction, with no one person feeling any pressure or any expectations to be a certain way or do a certain thing. Just two people drifting through infinite consciousness that come across each other for a reason or a season and have their love for that moment reflected between each other stronger than with any other person, and to share that intimacy. And that's the power of non-attachment in attracting love and relationships. And so concludes the video. But before you go, becoming conscious about the way we connect with people and situations in our life is something we go into on the Consciousness Revolution program. This is a private one-to-one coaching program with me where we will work on solving issues like this, including low confidence and low self-esteem toward love and relationships. Because as the saying goes, how you do anything is how you do everything. And what we tend to find is the issues faced in one area, for example, in dating and relationships, usually trickle out to other areas, like into your career or even your health, as it's often the same pattern playing out elsewhere. So we work on tackling these issues from the root. And so if you have low confidence or low self-esteem that's holding you back from creating what you really want in your life, then just go to speaktoalex.com. Well, you'll be taken straight to my scheduler and book a time for us to speak about how we might be able to help solve your specific issue. And with that being said, like this video if you liked it, and of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit all on the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new videos helping you with conscious personal growth.